Hi everyone, so this is the monthly video for the messages of the month of May. And May is about transformation, positive change. It's also about taking time for travel, play, and fun. Now during the month of May you may feel a little overwhelmed with all these changes and everything going by really fast and everything on your to-do list. So you want to make sure you take some more time for prayer and meditation to reduce feeling overwhelmed or to reduce feeling any sort of drama. You want to reduce that, and you can definitely do that through prayer and meditation. You want to make sure you take more time for that in the month of May. Okay, so I'm going to pull 5 cards, a card for each week. I'm going to be using Enduring Virtues Fairy deck. I felt guided to work with the fairies for the month of May, and let's see what they have for us. Okay, spiritual team of love and light, fairies of love and light, can you please tell us what's coming up for the month of May, for each week in May, for anyone watching this video from my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, what messages is coming up for everyone? Okay, so the number I was seeing while I was shuffling the cards was the number 7, and I was feeling like spirituality is very important for the month of May. It's important to practice or create some type of spiritual practice for yourself. You want to take more time for prayer and meditation, like I said before, but you also want to do something that promotes and increases your own spirituality for yourself, whether that's taking a nature walk, eating a healthy diet, drinking more water, saying a specific prayer, calling on a specific spiritual helper, pulling an angel card a day. You want to do something that's going to increase your spirituality and help you to feel more grounded by connecting to your spirituality in the month of May. Okay, so the first card, this is going to be for the first week in May, which is going to be May 1st through May 4th. And the first card is Patience, Please. So I feel like, in the month of May, we're ready for change, we're ready for transformation, and we're like, okay, can we hurry up and get there already? I just want to be at my goal already. I've been wanting this desire for so long, I just want to get there already. And the fairies are saying, it's okay, hold on, you got to have some patience right now. Things are lining up for you. Everything is in alignment, and you got to have patience as everything evolves in the right timing. Have patience with this desire coming into fruition, coming into reality, because it's going to happen. You just have to have some patience during this time. So in the first week, you want to try to distract your mind in any way you can. You don't want to overthink about your desire or feel worried or stressed out. So try to do something proactive for yourself. So whether that's exercising or working on another life area, but you want to do something positive that week to distract your mind and to help you to learn how to have patience and to increase your patience for that week. I'm also hearing that you should call on the joy guides, and I also feel like the fairies are going to be working with the joy guides of love and light, and to call on them. They're going to help to promote joy. They're going to bring in more laughter and play, and it feels like there will be more play. If you find something fun to do that week, something playful that will promote that joy, it's going to really help to increase your patience for that first week in May. Okay, so the second card is May 5th through 18th. And the card is Assertiveness. I am so drawn to the colors of the fairy, like the bright white and the purples in the card. And I feel like this week is about being your authentic self, embracing your authenticity, What does that mean? That means being true to who you are, being true to yourself. We're not trying to pretend to be anyone we're not, okay? We're trying to embrace our authenticity. We're trying to embrace our true spirit, who we are at our core, our essence, things that we love, things we're passionate about. And I feel like this relates to light workers. I keep hearing light workers. And I feel like this is relating to embracing who you are, not being very bold and courageous, but not being afraid to tell people what you enjoy, what you do for a living, not being afraid to talk about interests and topics. And I feel like this is more of you just coming out to the world. So she's just shining really brightly with her arms up. So this is about you coming out to the world and saying, this is who I am, and accept it or not, but this is who I am, and I love me, and this is what I love doing, and just being more open, embracing your authenticity, embracing your authentic self. That's going to be very important in the second week in May. Okay, the third week is May 12th through 18th. And it's affirmations. And this is the third week in May. And I just feel like this is more about increasing your optimism, about the turnout, about how things are looking up, about how things are progressing. I feel like what's really going to help you with having a positive frame of mind, with being optimistic, is affirmations, mantras, prayer affirmations. Try to say positive words to help you get through your day, to help shift your consciousness, to help you feel more positive and upbeat and optimistic. And I feel like affirmations is really going to help you. And of course, you can read affirmations online. You can find affirmations by Louise L. Hay. I even have a prayer affirmation book in my Etsy store or on my website. You can find, there's so many different places to have affirmations. You can even look them up online. You can even create your own affirmations. Turn your desire into an affirmation or a mantra, as long as it's positive and optimistic and for the highest good of all. So definitely look into using positive affirmations for the third week in May. Okay, so the fourth card for the fourth week in May is, whom do I need to forgive? And I'm hearing, forgive yourself. So I feel like this is about healing yourself, going through your healing process. And I feel like this is about forgiving yourself for anything you feel like you didn't do enough of, or something you felt like you did wrong by trusting in a certain person or not taking action. I just really feel like it's about letting go of the old, forgiving yourself, and it's time to move forward now. And the best way to allow yourself to heal and heal your heart chakra is to forgive yourself. Allow yourself to have peace, to find peace, and that's really going to help to heal your heart and help you to move forward. Okay, and the fifth card is the last card for the last week in May, and it's walk away. So I feel like the last week is about, there's a few messages here. I feel like it's about, with all the trees and the flowers and the greens, I really feel like this is about, becoming more grounded and taking more time to connect with nature and spending more time outdoors. I really feel like that's going to be important that last week. I'm also sensing that it's important to walk away with anything that's no longer serving you that week. Whether it's been something you've been working at for a while and things are just you're not getting the results that you would like to see, or if this is walking away from a situation like a job or even a person. I feel like it's like at this last week in May, it's going to be about walking away with anything that's no longer serving you. Once you let go of anything that's no longer serving you, then that allows you to have room and space in your life for something new to come in, something positive, a new opportunity. So be open to letting go of anything that's no longer serving you in the month of May. Okay, so that ends the monthly reading. I did say that I was going to do a few readings, intuitive readings for anyone who sent me their question, that I would be pulling a few questions from anyone who sent in their question, and I was only going to answer a few, which is 3 questions for anyone I felt guided to, who my spiritual team wanted me to read for. I got over 10 questions, and I felt guided to answer 3 of them. So we're going to go ahead and start. Okay, so the first question is by Wayseer. He asks, are enchanted spell boards safe, and are they an accurate divination tool for working with guides and our angels? Okay, so, first, the most important accuracy of working with your guides and angels is connecting to your own intuition. Your guides and your angels are always going to send you messages and connect with you through your own inner intuition. So that's, trusting your vibes, getting messages in dreams, getting feelings, seeing visions, hearing something, being guided and directed to the same message again and again. Your guides and your angels, they're always going to speak to you through your intuition. So that's the first tool that's always going to be accurate no matter what. Now, divination tools like cards, pendulums, and boards, if they're more used for like a validation. So like, say you've been getting a vibe and trusting your intuition, you've been getting a feeling from your angels and your guides and something you're supposed to act on, so for example, say you keep getting a vibe and feeling that your archangels are coming through, such as Archangel Raphael. He keeps coming through and he keeps telling you and sending you signs that you're a healer, that you're an energy worker. I'm just using this as an example. Now, if he kept sending you the message as that, and then all of a sudden you shuffle your angel cards, and then you keep getting the energy healing card, energy worker, healer, it's a validation. It's another validation that the message that you've been sensing from your intuition is true and accurate. So if you're going to use any type of divination tool, it should be like an extra validation of something you already sense and know. And if it feels right with your own intuition, then it's going to be accurate. Now, Ouija boards, I don't feel comfortable using those. I mean, I used those when I was a child before I became more spiritual. I've always been interested in metaphysics, but before I learned how to protect my energy, when I was a child, I can remember playing with Ouija boards at sleepovers and being scared by what will come through, and then all the girls, having nightmares or being scared by messages that would come through. But I really don't trust Ouija boards as a divination tool to connecting with spirits, guides, or angels, because just as a psychic medium, I always get a bad vibe from them. I always feel like, just anyone can come through. The board hasn't been blessed, and you really don't know who you're connecting to unless you have clairvoyance and can see the spirit, because you want to make sure the spirit's not tricking you in any way. But there are some boards that are safe to use. Like Doreen Virtue, she has a board that came out, her Angel Guidance Board. I use that one all the time, and it's very accurate. And it was made with good intentions, with positive vibes, and there's prayers for you to bless the board, and you use dice. Every time I use that board, the information is always accurate. Now, the Enchanted Spell Board, I do feel like it is accurate for some people. It's not the same intention as a Ouija board, and I feel like it's more of just, I'm getting chills right now talking about this, but I feel like the Enchanted Spell Board is more just about, for those who use it, I feel like you have to know prayer intentions to clear the energy of the tool you're going to use, in this case, the spell board. So you need to have prayer intentions to clear the energy before you use it and after. You have to make sure you know how to connect to the energy of the board and how to disconnect. You also have to know that you are connecting to a high vibrational spirit and not a dark negative entity or earthbound spirit. You don't want to connect to that, because then the information won't be accurate. So you also want to make sure you're connecting to a higher divinity. So to answer your question, they can be accurate, but I only recommend it for people who are very experienced. They know how to work with boards. They know how to clear the energy of the board. They know how to protect their energy. They know how to disconnect their energy after they've finished a session with the reading. They're very strong with their clear senses, so they can tell if it's a high vibrational spirit or if it's a dark negative entity, a lower entity, such as an earthbound spirit or ghost. So you definitely want to make sure you know what you're doing before you use a spell board or spirit board in any way. But if you want to start off with using boards, then I highly recommend Enduring Virtue's Angel Guidance Board. That one is always accurate. Okay. Moving on to the next question. I'm being guided to go to Jamise. I'm guided to go to your question. You said, I would like to ask a question for the May video, specifically about your goals of relocating. You said, anything the angels can tell me about how best to make this happen. So you would like to know how you can relocate. Okay. Okay, spiritual team of love and light. How can Jamise relocate? How can she best make this happen? What can she do to relocate? Okay, so I'm getting a lot of messages. I'm seeing Denver. I'm seeing... I keep seeing you get into a vehicle and driving and looking at places. I'm seeing locations. I'm also hearing the song by Mariah Carey. When you get on your knees and you just pray to the Lord, He's going to make it happen. So first we're going to start with that message. I feel like right now you just need to set your intention to the universe. So whoever you are connected to spiritually, whether that's God, angels, the divine universe, a specific spiritual helper, I feel like you need to light a white candle, sit down, write your intention down, write your petition out. You want to petition to the spiritual helper. So dear God or dear angels, dear Saint Expedite, whoever your spiritual helper is. And then you're going to write, thank you for always being in my life. I ask that you come to me now with divine intervention, divine swift accuracy, and that you please help me right now in my life. Please help me with relocating to, please help me to, and then start naming everything that you would like assistance with. And then say thank you, amen. And then after that, you want to release it. You can release your petition by burning it, ripping it up in the garbage, burying it. But basically you are reading your intention. You're setting your sacred space by lighting a white candle. Then you're reading your intention. Then you're reading your intention to your spiritual helper, which is basically allowing them to come into your life and help you, because you're allowing free will to come through. You're accepting the help from them. And then after you release it, you're stating that your spirit is giving this up to them for divine intervention. You're fully letting it go, and you're ready for divine intervention, so that way you can have this desire come to you. I feel like that's really going to help you. Okay, secondly, I'm hearing take action, take action, take action. They want you to start applying to jobs. Start applying to jobs in the area you want to live. And then I feel like you're going to get a job. And then I feel like I see you looking at new places to live, new homes, new locations. I'm also seeing you in a truck or somebody's truck. I do feel like you're going to be moving. I see you looking at different apartments or different locations that you can live in. And then I saw Denver. I'm not sure if you want to move out of state or not, but I did see Denver as an opportunity if you wanted to relocate for a job, a better job or a new job opportunity. So right now they want you to petition to your spiritual helper. They want you to start taking action by applying to new jobs in different areas, new locations you haven't thought of. And then I feel like you're going to have interviews and job opportunities come through. And then I see you looking at places. And it feels like it's just going to happen back to back, like a domino effect. And the transition will be easier. So I do feel like it's coming to you. You're supposed to relocate, and everything's going to work out for the best. Okay. And I'm going to answer one more question. Okay, so the next question is from Laurent. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, Laurent. Your question is, could you tell me about my purpose for this lifetime? Okay, so I'm hearing my spiritual team, they're showing me the word green, and then I'm seeing like a greenhouse. And then I'm seeing like a greenhouse, and I'm seeing images of plants by you. And I see you like planting a tree and digging the soil with a shovel. I feel like you're supposed to be working with greens in some way. So whether you are planting flowers and plants and trees, or you're working in a greenhouse, or you're doing something with vegetables or planting, I feel like you're supposed to have your own business, and I feel like you're supposed to be doing something with greens. And it feels like it's related to having your own greenhouse. I feel like you're supposed to have your own business and it's going to be prosperous, but I don't feel like you're supposed to be employed by anybody. I feel like you are supposed to be an entrepreneur, and I feel like you are a hard worker and you're very dedicated, especially when you're passionate about something. And I'm hearing your strength is going to carry you through. And it feels like your strength is going to carry you through this period, and it's going to carry you through to get to your success and to help you with launching any business that you want to pursue and planting those seeds for your desires to come true. But I really just feel like you're supposed to be doing something where you're teaching people how to either grow their own organic food, or grow something it's supposed to relate to nutrition and health. Where you're teaching people how to grow their own natural and organic food, or you will be growing this for them in some way. But I also feel like, I feel like you could grow like health food for the health food store. I also feel like you can plant your own and have your own greenhouse and sell flowers and plants. So I feel like there's many different avenues you can go with this. I feel like you could sell your items to a whole food store, such as, healthy, organic, natural food, vegetables, and fruit. I also feel like you can have your own greenhouse and sell plants and trees. But I really just feel like what it comes down to is you being an entrepreneur and having your own business. You're supposed to be an owner of a franchise, of a business, of a company. I don't feel like you're supposed to be employed by anyone, but supposed to be in business with other partners or working with someone as a partner in some way. Right now it's just making everything clear and taking action and planning. Lots of planning going on. Spiritual team of love and light, spiritual team of love and light, who can Laurent call on to guide, to be of guidance right now? Okay, so they want you to call on Archangel Chamuel, and Archangel Chamuel is going to guide you to the right people, to the right job opportunity, to the right timing. It's all about being at the right time, at the right place, and meeting the right people. And Archangel Chamuel is going to help you do that. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed your reading and it gave you some guidance as well. Right now I'm going to say a prayer for intention to help everyone. Okay. Dear God and angels, I ask that you surround everyone I read for today. Wayseer, Janice, Laurent, as well as the other viewers who sent in their questions, and anyone watching this video. Please surround everyone in divine white light and Christ consciousness. Please surround them in love and light and peace. Please clear away any and all negativity, psychic attack, dark negative entities, fears, worries, and concerns. Giving it directly up to God and the angels now, and replacing it in divine white light and Christ consciousness. Please fill everyone's soul with love, light, peace, abundance, hope, joy, and happiness. I pray for much love and success for everyone. Namaste. Thank you everyone for allowing me to read for you, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.